Hello everyone, this is a Bughouse World Championship stream, and we're going to be watching ClockingSwitcher and Return of the Lagger versus helmsknight and chickencrossroad. The match should start any minute now. So helmsknight is a streamer who streamed a lot of Bughouse in the past. I'm not sure if she'll be streaming this match. She hasn't streamed the previous matches, so probably not. chickencrossroad has been playing Bughouse for many years. Chicken is a FIDE master. He won the Denker tournament of high school champions when he was in the senior year of high school. He's a FIDE master. He at one point was among the best Bughouse players in the world. He was considered number one for quite a few years, at least a 5-year period. And he lives maybe 10 minutes from me. Oh, and here we have the start of the match. Let me shout out helmsknight. Even if she's not streaming right now, she's definitely worth a follow. ClockingSwitcher and Return of the Lagger are friends who went to the same high school. They're currently in university, I think in their, I don't know, second or third year, something like that. Return of the Lagger is a national master, and ClockingSwitcher consistently maintains above 2600 Bughouse rating. Right now he's at over 2700, almost 2800. It's interesting, this matchup, because of the ratings as they currently lie, have the two titled players playing each other and the untitled players playing each other. helmsknight is a really aggressive player, loves to attack and sack and so forth. chickencrossroad, versatile player, has many different gears, but is kind of best at adjusting to his partner's style and helping his partner play the best they possibly can by getting them what they want, whether it's speed or feed. He can attack, he can defend, he can do all of that. Return the Lagger likes to grab free things. He tends to play pretty fast. ClockingSwitcher plays incredibly fast. ClockingSwitcher likes to basically be safe all the time and be uptime. So he defends in tricky ways. So right now the KingSwitcher Lagger team is uptime. But not that much time. Time is, I guess, fairly even now. So the Lagger is just going to try to stay safe, and it looks like they'll try to flag. And that was a very close game. But, oh, sorry. Let me get rid of this. So ClockingSwitcher and Return of the Lagger win the first game. This match is best of 16 with a win by 2 condition. Both of these teams, Chicken and Helms and ClockingSwitcher and Return of the Lagger, I believe they both lost their previous match, and in this double elimination bracket, if I'm correct about that, I guess I should look that up to make sure I'm correct, but if I'm correct that they both lost, then that means the loser of this match will be eliminated. Amaranthia is confirming that whoever loses this is eliminated. Let me just check the bracket real quick to be absolutely certain. I guess this isn't necessarily the correct bracket. I'm not sure if I have a link to the current bracket because the bracket has changed a little bit. But I can confirm for last round that Little Plotkin and Gulumali Rises have beat ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger, and 12 Teen and Blitz Bullet have beat Chicken and Helms. So our score right now is 2-0, favoring ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger. helmsknight and Chicken helmsknight streamed, I believe it was last night, and they tried to practice, but helmsknight was having a lot of problems with chess.com. She was saying that within live chess, sometimes it wouldn't show the pieces to drop by the side of the board. I did inform the developers about that, but they think that that would be very odd because nothing in the code has changed recently. It's an odd move for helmsknight. I thought she would knight check and then pawn in. Apparently she has other plans. Unfortunately, this knight is ClockingSwitcher's friend. As long as this is here, helmsknight won't be able to place a piece on g7. ReturnoftheLagger would like to be attacking here. Maybe he wants another bishop. Interesting. He could trade a queen. Okay, so chicken helms are up a little bit of time. I guess that's why they were stalling, so that chicken can get safe. helmsknight is in some trouble herself. Finally, she vacates this knight, but this can be just captured a few times. I'm not sure why I didn't capture with this knight. Okay, the queen has fallen. Oh, and that's a mate from ClockingSwitcher. If anyone wants to join me in the commentators booth, let me know. I can jump in a Discord call or a Skype call or whatever. Anyone who wants to. Oh, helmsknight trying to attack ClockingSwitcher. But again, ClockingSwitcher is a very tricky defender. I'm not sure if helmsknight will be able to get in. The time is staying fairly even. It looks like chicken would love to have a rook. Chicken doesn't have any pieces to drop in general. Queen takes knight would be interesting. Queen takes knight, followed by queen takes here, and then pawn check. But they're not going to be that adventurous. You just take this bishop. I guess, ClockingSwitcher could just take the bishop, but his partner's in some trouble. Pawn mates for chickencrossroad. Chicken is up about 1 second. So pawn check, then knight c6 is mate. KingSwitcher has to hold a pawn. So maybe throwing a knight check is a knight mate. I don't think a knight is mate. Oh, chicken just castled rather than wait in for a scramble. Queens are traded. A rook would probably mate. Rook plus pawn would mate for ReturnoftheLagger. Oh, that's interesting. He defends and also covers this diagonal. Oh yeah, that's now a pawn stillmates. Pawn stillmates for chicken. A well played by chicken. Pawn check, the knight down is mate. And that's a win for chicken and helms. Our score right now is 3-1. Favoring ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger. Young UK Poller says Helms is going to get outplayed. Game plan should be for chicken to win. Yeah, I think that's a better game plan in general for them. But Helms is more of an attacker herself. So she's not nearly as good at feeding. We'll see how they can do here. Oh, that's mate. So our score is now 4-1. Favoring ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger. Remember, it is first to 16 with a win by 2 condition. Can he take this bishop, or is that too greedy? I'm a greedy guy. I would take it. Okay, never mind. Just afraid. I'm trying to set up that. Maybe queen takes. New knight in is a mate threat. Helms is uptime here. Knight is quite good for ClockingSwitcher though. Helms has lost the queen. And ClockingSwitcher still on initiative. ReturnoftheLagger trying to gain some initiative here. Willing to give up pieces. That's a mate threat. Helms is up an enormous amount of time though. That's a mate threat. Can't take the queen. This is looking pretty good for chicken and Helms. If knight check, we can take this way. Helms is still up about 4 seconds. And Helms gets the mate. Our score is now 4-2, favoring the Liger team. Chicken is on the attack into light squares. Can pick up a queen. And maybe take this bishop. Attack the pawn. Chicken has won a ton of pieces. Helms going to use those to her advantage. Can't take, or queen that would mate. There's a mate threat with queen n. Time is about even. This is looking great for chicken and helms. Also, queen would mate for chicken on move right here. Rook mates as well, because rook check, king takes, bishop in. And the rook is being attacked. If they were up like 2 seconds, it'd be worth sitting down. Since they are not up that much, well, now it might be worth sitting down. Okay, rook mates, they should sit. No reason to move anymore. Bishop takes. Oh, yeah, that's much better move. Okay, take the rook. Oh, helmsknight wants to mate for herself. So our score is 4-3, favoring ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger. Match is getting much more even. Ooh, whoa. Rook mates for helmsknight. It's very unlikely that the rook can be achieved though. So if it were helmsknight's move right now, then 2 pawns and a knight would mate. Or no, 2 pawns would mate. Check, check. But I'm sure King Switcher is gonna defend. May play rook takes rook. Oh, he's gonna attack. Maybe he wants a bishop. Get some of this out of here. Knight takes, can just take. Oh, I missed that. Again, it says, think they would do better if chicken was high board. Probably so. King Switcher is down about 3 seconds, maybe 4. He's gonna need to find something to do. It's hard to defend. Once King Switcher runs out of checks, it's not the move. Oh, I think helmsknight missed the mate. The pawn check knight mate. But still has a great position. Bishop takes. Oh, that's even faster mate. I think we are all tied up. Score is 4-4. This is not best of 30. I believe it's best of 16. The final 4 might be best of 30. I'm not sure. Or I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood. You're right. Best of 30, which is first to 16, with a win by 2 condition. But yes, best of 30. It's probably calculating queen takes knight, followed by knight in for mate. Okay, that picks up a queen. Again, if rook takes, you can just promote. New knight would be good here. Let's see what you could just drop a pawn to tempo the knight, I guess, or drop a pawn here on d6. Maybe even just rook takes pawn if you're not sure what to do. Time is fairly even. Lagger team is up maybe 1 second. That's an odd move. I guess it's defensive to prevent this. Lagger trying to get some initiative there. Helmsknight has lost the queen. Chicken about to lose a queen too. But Helmsknight is on the attack. Rook is incredibly good for Helmsknight. Pawn at a6 is a threat. Okay, new knight in, I guess. We want to keep initiative. Helmsknight would like a knight. Pawn in is an idea. What? Oh, even better. Okay, yeah, that's me. Was that a mouse slip? Queen at a4. Probably meant to drop the queen at like a5 for check or something like that. I don't know. Mouse slip, queen b4. Yeah, you're probably right. Subscribers can throw a mouse slip emote in the chat. So Helmsknight has drawn the king out a little bit, but King Switcher still seems fairly safe. I think what's going to end up happening is Helmsknight is just going to lose material here, and King Switcher will be safe. Looking on the other board, Return of the Lagger is up about 4 seconds. It's probably going to wait till his partner's a little bit safer. Now Return of the Lagger is on the attack, going after the dark squares. Chicken had to shed a queen. That is weird. Now pawn check promote seems very good. Take the rook maybe? Or could take, nah, maybe bishop in. I think Return of the Lagger should want initiative here. Shouldn't really care so much about the queen. What's the best way to get initiative? Maybe just bishop in. Interesting. The problem here is just pawn in seems pretty good for chicken. Oh, I guess chicken is going to use the rook. Rook check, rook takes. Remote king over. Pawn check knight in. Chicken has a lot of initiative. As long as Helms doesn't get mated, this is going to be an easy win. And I don't think Helms is going to get mated. Grab the queen. Oh, but Helms wants to attack, as always. And that's a win for Chicken Helms. They were up about 13 seconds at the end. Yeah, young UK baller. His position was too weak to get initiative. But our score is 6-4, favoring chicken and helms. So the laggers had an early lead in the match, but chicken helms is caught up. That is something that I cannot repeat enough, that we see very often with chicken matches, where chicken will often start off at a deficit, and then as he adapts to his partner's style, they tend to win more games. Chicken is like one of the best at adapting. Lagger unlucky to be playing chicken. Yeah, very unlucky. Especially chicken. Chicken at 2400 is just unreal. He should be, I would say, at least 2700. Usually 2800. Chicken is one of the best, period, for sure. But even though chicken is quite fast, he's not as fast as the pure speed players. Like Blitz Bullet, um, Blitz Bullet 12-teen, and even Plotkin can outspeed chicken a lot of the time. Chicken likes, yeah, chicken does play in the random pool. I don't think chicken cares about his rating. So when you don't care about your rating, you take bigger risks and don't mind so much when you lose some. Chicken is on some initiative here. Queen takes knight if possible. Okay, so chicken was trying to force the rook. Oh, that's a clever move. Threatens mate. I like this bishop move a lot. So they lost a few seconds here. The rook has come, but too late for helmsknight. Helmsknight did win a few queens, but her partner has lost some queens. This is a flag battle. I don't think chicken helms are going to win this flag battle. There was checkmate. My score is now 6-5, favoring chicken and helms. Yeah, again, the random pool is super frustrating. Oh, chicken looking pretty unsafe here. Mate check, maybe? Oh, rook mates. Return the lagger. Pawn plus knight would be interesting. Like pawn at b2, threatening knight at d2. But lagger is just gonna eat some of this material to get safe. So a knight now mates to return the lagger. There's 3 knights on the board. The 4th knight is way over here on helmsknight's board. A little hard for ClockingSwitcher to get that one. Rook mates for chicken to try to promote a pawn. The knight is still a threat. Now rook is a threat. Return the lagger. The lagger trying to create some loft, but chicken will have none of it. chicken is up a fair amount of time now. Gotta watch out for promotions. That's gonna come with check. Now chicken created some left. Bringing the queen back to defend. The helmsknight board, they're trading a bit. But ClockingSwitcher is fairly safe. Did not take the bishop. Interesting. helmsknight would like a rook. But chicken got mated. Our score right now is 6-all. All tied up. Oh shoot. I hope that didn't kill my layout. And I think it did kill my layout. That's awkward. I'm gonna try to reload. Alright, we have problems. Okay. I'm going to try to... Hold on. Oh shoot. Let me find the bughouse layout. Here we go. Okay, we got it back. I'm so sorry about that. I accidentally minimized the bug window and that forked things. We should be back in business now. Anyway, our score is 6-all. Lagger is getting attacked pretty hard, but so is chicken. It's going to come down to initiative. Lagger probably wants a rook to keep initiative, like knight check, pawn takes, rook in. ClockingSwitcher put in helmsknight in a maiden net. Oh, I'm sorry, helmsknight put in ClockingSwitcher in a maiden net. And helmsknight is fairly safe. Knight mates for helmsknight. helmsknight is up an enormous amount of time. I think helmsknight is going to sit for a knight. A pawn is also quite good, actually. Pawn check, knight takes, queen takes. King up, promote. Yeah, pawn mates as well. Pawn mates, knight mates, so they resign it. Our score right now is 7-6, favoring helmsknight and chickencrossroad. Helms is going for the attack, does not care about her knight. Chicken gonna take this. Bishop in, maybe, if he takes. Oh, wow. Okay. So now I gotta be worried about a queen. The queen doesn't seem to be coming in the near future. helmsknight is gonna try to attack here. ClockingSwitcher may have got a little too adventurous taking that queen. But actually, ClockingSwitcher is up 10 seconds. So maybe make chicken move for a bit. And then play queen takes bishop. So basically make chicken play down a queen for 10 seconds. Maybe in that 10 seconds, return of the lagger can force a queen trade. And when that happens, ClockingSwitcher can play queen takes bishop. helmsknight cannot take back or she'll be mated immediately with the queen. I think that's the idea here. So this is an instructive point where if you're going to sit defensively or offensively and make your partner play out moves, try to do it when your partner is like up a queen. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Maybe rook check. Rook check. If king takes, you could just sack. Oh, new knight in looks real good. On check. Oh, okay, new knight in. I guess it's a flag battle. I'm sorry, I did not realize it was a flag battle. And our score is 7-all. Extremely close match, all tied up. Chicken would like a pawn. Don't really like this move. I guess he was trying to avoid the queen trade. Knight check. Queen sack, I assume. Maybe pawn it. Yeah. Take it. Maybe just drop a pawn in here or a pawn here. ClockingSwitcher might consider sacking his queen if the bishop could be drawn away. Pawn check could be quite good. Pawn check, knight in. I think this is just a free bishop. Oh, he's choosing to do the check first. I don't think that's as good as playing queen takes bishop. But fair enough. And I guess chicken got the mate there. So, where's that helmsknight? I forget. So we have a score of 8-7, favoring chicken and helms. Hey, Ingrid Blunder, how are you doing tonight? Oh, it looks like we caught the embed. We have a few more viewers. Yeah, Venomous, I'd love a co-commentator. Let me try calling you on Discord. I'm trying to direct call you, but the other alternative is you can go into a server somewhere and tell me which server. helmsknight probably wants to trade queen, stay in an attack. After that, can drop a pawn, promote again.
Hey, Chuck, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Nice.
Let me mute you here. I'm hearing echo. Gotcha. All right. So it's 8-7.
It is 8-7, favoring chicken and helms.
All right.
Are you watching on chess.com or just on my stream?
On your stream now. I was just playing.
Oh,
Getting
yeah,
beat
you
up by
should
Marlo.
probably pull it up on chess.com because there might be like a second or two
Oh,
delay
yes,
on my stream.
yes, yes. Thank you. Yep. I'm new to this. It's a good idea. Let's see. Gotcha.
So chicken is up about 2 seconds. It looks like knight mates for chicken. And helmsknight is attacking a knight on a6. Could promote a pawn on f8 to try to go after the e7 knight. The other problem is if chicken doesn't attack here, then queen takes d8 as a threat. Maybe chicken should even sack his rook on g2 and go from there.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. King h1, I guess.
Yeah, king h1 is pretty forced. Oh, there's a knight though, so that makes it easy.
Ooh. Yeah, nice.
Okay, our score is 9-7, favoring chicken and helms.
Ooh,
Ooh,
knight
knight mates.
mates.
So that's a quick one.
Yeah. Sneaky helms.
Yeah, well, that's those sneaky mates is super important to communicate. Oh, ClockingSwitcher is playing the Bliss Bullet opening. Got that safe king.
Yeah, I see how he does. Yeah. What is chicken sitting for? Okay, let's.
I'm not sure what chicken is sitting for. The chicken is getting attacked. That looks like a really scary attack.
King F1.
Knight at e3, I assume.
It's
Oh,
covered
actually, no,
twice
it's
though.
double covered. My bad.
Yeah.
Knight takes a2. Yeah, knight takes a2, knight at
Yeah.
g3, knight at a1.
H1. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, h1. Knight at
Yeah.
h1.
Yeah. Bishop would be good for him. King D2. Yeah. G5 is crucial. And C4.
In the meantime, King Switcher is attacking too. Chicken looks in a really bad way there. And
Yeah. And
Chicken
they're
is
down.
down 11 seconds also.
Right. Yep.
Helmsknight trying to be sneaky, threatening h2.
Let's see.
The ReturnoftheLagger has opened up his bishop to threaten like on takes c2 in the future.
Bishop E3, I guess. But his plan is take C2, I guess. Oh, no. Ooh.
Interesting. Double check. Now he could take a queen, but I think he's just going to keep checking.
Yeah.
Maybe knight takes queen here. It's probably worth the queen.
Mm. Yep.
Especially with his partner attacking. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
trading the
definitely.
queens.
And Lagger is relatively safe. All right.
Yeah, Lager is crushing here.
Some pawn E6. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Yeah. They're just down way too much time. This should be easy.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is one of ClockingSwitcher's specialties. Like he baits his opponents into sacking a few pieces, and then gets in an endgame where he's up like 10 seconds and a queen. And
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to be a grandmaster to win up 10 seconds and a queen. But he's a pretty good chess player anyway.
Yeah. Like Helm's position so far.
I think your style is very similar to Helm's anyway, so it makes sense you would like our positions in general. You are a very aggressive player.
Yeah, but this game she seems to be playing a good positional game with the squares and everything.
That's true.
She won some material even, but Chicker has been under some pressure. Let's see.
If I were Helms, I would just take c2 and then drop a knight on b4.
B4, yeah, just take with the bishop. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
but if the bishop
something.
takes and then you take back, then you're
Yeah,
threatening knight at g2
yeah,
to flop off the other bishop.
absolutely. Yep. That's one idea. I think he wants a pawn, if I were to guess, for pawn at G2 and that stuff. Since he's up time, he's I think he's I mean, I'm sorry, I think Helm's Knight wants a pawn. So I
Yeah,
think
you're right. That's another good idea.
Chicken is gonna sack for it. I think that's what she's sitting for. I think that's the general plan in this position. So chicken should just oh no, okay. I thought chicken would even sack for it. Okay. Let's see. What's the threat? Yeah, H6.
I assume we're gonna like double take this bishop.
Yeah.
Oh, just single take. Okay. I'll just get more pieces on the board. This knight is under attack. Might as well take the bishop. Yeah. Oh, Helms is back to her sacking ways.
Oh yeah, wouldn't take long. Yeah, but she's all over.
Oh,
All over
got
him.
take the queen with check.
Yeah, it's
That's
over.
the best kind of sacking is the sacking where you win a queen for free.
Absolutely.
Our score is now 11-8, favoring Chicken and Helms.
Yeah. When Helms gets her type of position, it's bad news for her opponent. Almost no matter who it is, she's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
I think that's also kind of Jay Killer's style. Just initiative hog.
Oh yes. Now we're going. That's a throwback.
Yeah, I mean, Jay
Jay
Killer,
Killer.
he has played on chess.com, but he doesn't play very often. He's Killer Bees on attack on chess.com.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah. Take. Yep. One of my heroes. So take. Yeah. So yeah, you better Helms. This is she's down time though, but this is her element.
Well, being uptime is ClockingSwitcher's element.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's gonna try and find a way. And they just coordinate so well. Against some teams, they would just probably fall apart, but this team, they're not going to do that most of the time. But let's see.
Hey, Kim Dim, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it.
How quickly can Chicken get her pieces here?
For the folks who came in from the raid, this is Bughouse, which is a chess variant played by 4 players in teams of 2. We are, whenever you take a piece, you hand it to your partner, and you can make a normal chess move, or take any of the pieces in reserve, place one on any empty square. But we are watching and commentating rather than playing. I have Venomous 1983 in the call with me. It's Wanksta from the Free Internet Chess server. Very long time Bughouse player. And he usually hovers around 2500 on chess.com. This is the round of 8 in the Bughouse World Championship in the open section.
Yeah. They got to speed up here. Okay. Ooh.
It is going to come down to a flag battle. Oh, never mind. Checkmate has happened.
Never mind.
Oh, thank you, Kim Dim. Thanks so much for the gift sub to Capizzi. Essex21 says, like Crazy House, but with extra steps. It's like Crazy House, except you have, when Crazy House, when you take a piece, it changes color and comes back to you. Bughouse, you have a partner. Online, it may be easier to play Crazy House because you just need to find 2 people. But over the board, it's very complicated to change out the pieces for other colors. So over the board, Bughouse is a lot more straightforward. Thank you to 4Player Chess for gifting a sub to Captain Owl. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Incredible Blunder, for the hype train.
Got the "Are you still there?" from chess.com.
Yeah, I hate that. When you're a premium membership, when you're a premium member, I don't think it asks you if you're still there.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so before I was partnered with chess.com, I paid for the gold membership, which at the time was like $5 a month, and it's probably still around that. So quite reasonable.
Okay.
It doesn't get you much, but it gets you like no ads. Which really is an advantage in Bughouse, because I've told that the ads sometimes slow you down at Bughouse. I wouldn't know about that.
Maybe that's my problem. Gotcha.
Worth trying. $5, not that much. There are higher level memberships that help you get like Puzzle Rush, Puzzle Battle, you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Illustrak, thank you for gifting 521 subs to Happy Pedal, Remy Benny, Just Z Chess, Chris Murrah, and Rishand Rishadan Port. Really appreciate it. Our score right now is 12-9, favoring Chicken and Helms.
Yeah.
And Helms is down 11 seconds. Not a great place to be.
Not at all.
ClockingSwitcher going to use that time advantage to its full advantage, getting more pieces on the board, making his king safer. Now we're probably going to drop something on h3, I assume. Start getting some initiative.
What do you think is the favorite here in this match? Going into it.
Um, if they were properly warmed up, I think Chicken and Helms would be strong favorites. But helmsknight has not played much Bughouse in the past year, and Chicken does not play nearly as often as he used to. So ClockingSwitcher and ReturnoftheLagger have played much more recent Bughouse.
Yeah. It's more warmed up.
So it's really like anyone's match. So Kim Dim 55. I also play Bridge and some other games like Among Us, etc. The choice of the Among Us emotes I use because of 4-player chess though. We have red, yellow, blue, and green.
Okay. So King Switcher wants some Dayak or
like a pawn for g2.
Yeah.
King Switcher's king is perfectly safe, so he might as well attack.
Yep.
If you could get a rook plus a pawn, then rook at h1 followed by pawn at g2 to even keep initiative. He's probably just going to throw the pawn in. Yeah.
Yep. Big.
Ooh. Whoa. Why didn't he take the rook? It's weird.
Yeah. That would have been better. Yeah.
Oh, they're in flag mode, I guess.
Chicken's going to, though. Yeah.
Our score right now is 12-10, favoring Chicken and Helms. And this is 1st to 16 with a win by 2 condition.
Knight h5. No.
Hey, Eric. We have Eric in the chat as well.
Oh, he wants
Eric
a
is Ego Smasher.
All right.
helmsknight downtime. King Switcher has extra pieces. He's gonna get safe.
Yep.
ReturnoftheLagger not gonna move till his partner is safe.
Yep. And Helms definitely want a Dayak here for f6, but she's downtime.
Oh, she is getting a Dayak though.
Yep.
I don't think they should have moved so quickly.
Yeah. Pawn at g7. Yep. g8.
helmsknight cheeses away.
She's dangerous. She's dangerous, man. Knight at g7.
That attacks and defends. Could pick up a queen.
Precise.
Maybe she'll play knight takes f5. Knight takes f5 and then a rook would mate for her.
Yeah, for time's sake, maybe knight takes d6 to set up a discovery because she shouldn't expect to get much. Maybe I'm guessing she'll knight take d6. No, she went your way. Let's see. Oh, well, both of them. All right. Yep. Take. She's got to keep checking now. Knight at.
Maybe knight f7. Oh, she's getting the queen out to go to c5. I think was the idea.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's
rook
mate.
takes c6.
Yeah,
that was tricky.
It can be hard when someone is attacking you. When someone's attacking you, you may need to make like perfect defensive moves.
That's right. The pressure. Yeah. That's my style of bug.
Yeah, there's a quote from long ago where Tan the Man said, "You attack by instinct, you defend by calculation."
Yeah, yeah. I remember that quote. Yeah. So Helms 1 bishop. She got it. Mm.
ClockingSwitcher and Return the Lagger up an enormous amount of time.
Yep.
16
Yep.
seconds
With
is
good.
just unreal in a game
Yep.
this high rated.
Yep. Yep. So she Helms wants a knight. There she goes. At some point, take and knight at g5. Yep.
You know, take e3. Yeah.
Take, yeah. And these are probably bishop at c5 or something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just take that. Why not?
Yeah, I liked, instead of that, maybe bishop takes e6 to vacate for the knight.
Yep. Yep.
And that's what
Yep.
we see. Okay.
Yep.
But still, it would take another knight. Bishop takes bishop, or pawn in. Pawn in is good too.
Pawn at f7. Yeah. Neither. Okay. Pawn at f2. Take.
Yeah, we gotta take
h5 is. I forgot bishop on h5, so maybe that's.
Yeah, that's a good defensive resource.
Yeah.
Bishop takes bishop is interesting. Bishop takes bishop, queen takes queen, then knight check. We're gonna give up the queen, and he is.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Chicken's board, like Return the Lagger, is very, very safe. And he's trying to get some initiative, but he'll probably just trade pieces for his partner.
The one thing he wants to keep his eye on is e2 square. Don't allow Chicken to go knight at e2 and g1 f2 stuff.
Yeah. So if the queen moved away, there'd be a smothered mate.
Yep, queen g8.
Oh, Return the Lagger getting some initiative, getting in promotions. Yeah, whenever you have a stack of pawns in your hands, like you want to throw them on the 7th rank. It's a lot of pressure.
Yep. Look at g1.
ClockingSwitcher could get some initiative. Maybe he'll just play knight e1 instead. Either knight e1 or rook g1, I assume. Or he could just wait out and hope the chicken flags.
Yep.
Oh, so now, like, pawns are quite good. Pawn plus rook mates. Oh, just knight at e3. Knight at e3, rook takes pawn. That's all she wrote. Oh, that works as well.
Nice. Yep. 13 to 11.
Yeah, and Helms and Chicken are ahead. It is first to 16 with a win by 2 condition.
Bishop at f2.
Yeah.
Yep. Knight
defensive
g4.
resource.
Knight takes g4, maybe. Yep.
d2 looks weak on the chicken board.
Yeah, I wouldn't have allowed knight takes g4. I was going to take f6 first, but not a big deal.
Oh, Helms is on the attack. Helms would like material and is up time this time.
9, yeah, that's impressive. Very rare. Just take it. Yeah. King d2. Take. Oh, no, yeah. King c1.
I don't like that queen move. I
King
would have liked
e1.
bishop at f3, but she's trying to conserve her pieces, I guess. Chicken's in a lot of trouble now. Knight at a3 looks pretty crushing.
Yeah, I agree with you that f3 kind of helps king switchers.
Yeah, King Switcher looks pretty safe now. Chicken, not so much.
Tell you.
Yeah, I think. I mean, Chicken was trying too hard to feed his partner, and Helm's Knight kind
Yep.
of let go of her
Yep.
attack.
Right. Right. So he killed his position, and then she didn't have an attack anymore. Yep. See.
Our
Ooh.
score now is 13-12, favoring Chicken and Helms.
Look. And look at the time already.
Oh my god. 12 seconds up by the Lagger team.
Man. Knight at h5 or something. I know, yeah. Yeah. You don't want to give up the initiative. Pawn at g6. Yep. You want to pawn.
Bishop at h7, I assume. Yeah.
Uh,
Chicken has a lot of holes in this position.
yep. He lost the queen. He lost the material, and he's getting attacked.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they've just resigned it.
Yep.
13
It's all tied up.
And
Yeah.
for those of you who came in late, this match started with King Switcher and Lagger pulling out to an early lead. And then Chicken and Helms closed the lead, and it was all tied up. And then Chicken and Helms pulled ahead for a bit. And finally, we're tied again.
Yep.
So these teams are fairly even in strength. We were saying early in the match, as far as our predictions, like in my opinion, Helm's Knight and Chicken are the better players, but they are rustier, and it's been showing. Hey, Mousepadable, thanks for watching. So before there was Bughouse on Chess.com, most of us played on the free internet chess server, which has had Bughouse since, I don't know, 1997, 1996, something like that. So Bughouse has been around and active for a while. And on the free internet chess server, Helm's Knight played for many years. Chicken played longer than Helms. I think Helm's Knight played since she was like 8 years old on the free internet chess server. Chicken had a reign of at least 5 years, maybe 10 years, where he was just the clear number one.
Dominating. Yep.
And the Laggers are pulling ahead. The score is 14-13, favoring the Lagger team.
I like Helm's position here. I get these a lot.
Yeah, she's dominating the dark squares and has pawns in hand to
Pawn at
exploit it.
g7. Yep. Yep.
Do we take
Knight
the
takes
bishop?
f5 even?
I would take the bishop and
Yep.
threaten queen takes d5. It seems like a free bishop to me. Knight takes bishop.
Yeah. A6. Yeah.
Okay, so she doesn't want him to come back to c8. That's the point of knight at a6.
Right. Smart. Yeah, just b7.
Helms doesn't care so much about that queen. She wants to attack.
Yeah, plus rook mates with chicken.
Rook is forced, and they're up 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So not only that, the knight is a threat. Knight at e2. We already have.
Yeah.
Knight check for chicken, pawn mates, pawn in hand.
Bow. Nice game.
Our score is 14-all.
Yeah, close match.
And we're getting
Oof.
to the end here in theory. It's first to 16 with a win by 2 condition. So if either of these teams win their next 2 games, they win the match. But more excitingly, we could get it going to overtime. We could get like a 16-16 situation where we gotta keep going until someone wins by 2.
And is this an elimination match?
It is because so the round of 8 is double elimination, and both of these teams have won, or sorry, both these teams have lost their first round in the elimination. Chicken and Helms were beat by Blitzbullet and 12 Teen. Kingswitcher and ReturnoftheLagger were beat by Little Plotkin and Gulamali Rises. So
Gotcha.
this would be their second loss, whichever of these teams loses. I would eliminate them from the tournament.
Nice.
Whoever wins is still in the tournament, but we need to win another game after this to progress from the round of 8.
Gotcha.
Time is pretty close this time. Chicken trying to sneak in a bishop threat. Hoping ReturnoftheLagger won't notice.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is.
Nice. Helms is killing it. Nice. H4. Yep. Yep. Bishop at H4. Diag. Oh no. Yeah, she can run to H1. X.
Oh,
Queen G. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that mate like Queen D5 looks pretty good? Or no, I'm sorry.
He takes
Queen
D3.
Queen E5.
Nice game.
15-14 favoring Chicken Helms. Okay, so ClockingSwitcher did not fall for the knight thing this time.
But
never mind.
He did.
That is match. That's a really rough way to be eliminated from a match. That is GG's.
Wow.
And this, for those of you who may have been tuning in late, that's the second time that helmsknight caught him with a really early smothered mate like that. The same exact way. So our final score is 16-14, favoring Chicken and Helms. So it is good to see some of the like OGs going forward here. Chicken and Helms again were fixtures on the free internet chess server.
Yep.
And of course helmsknight is a partner streamer on chess.com. She's introduced a lot of people to Bughouse through Twitch. Love to see it.
I'm always secretly rooting for the OGs. It was nice to watch Gulamali
the
other day. Man.
Yeah, I love that Gulamali
got was something else back in the day. Even now. Yeah. Yeah,
Gulamali, who is Vaboris on the free internet chess server, he also is a little bit rusty, but still just super strong.
Yeah.
He was one of those players that, I mean, number one, he had a string of years where he was like the clear best player. That was pre-chicken, I think.
Definitely.
I mean, honestly, I think Vaboris stopped playing Bughouse because he thought it was no fun because no one was on his level. And then Chicken started playing Bughouse and became like number one. And Vaboris started playing Bughouse again because he had actual competition.
Right.
And not only that, but Vaboris is incredibly good at chess. Like, there's a lot of Bughouse players who are incredibly good at chess, but like of these players, Vaboris is better than a lot of them. Like, he can beat Chicken up and Blitzbullet up. Vaboris can beat all of them up at chess, especially fast time controls. He's just like strong. He just smashes GMs. Unfortunately, he never was quite as good at slower time controls. So as talented as Vaboris is, he's an FM, which is super impressive, but he was not able to crack IM or GM. But if you would ask me, like, like 10 years ago, like which Bughouse players are gonna make IM and GM, like Laboris would have been at the top of my list, like for sure. But
Yep.
he just seems to be better at speedy time controls.
Yeah. It's amazing how far he made it in this tournament, given he doesn't practice a lot, right? He doesn't play that much.
Yeah. So what happened? Are you talking about Vaboris or
For
Chicken?
Boris, yeah.
Yeah.
No, for Boris.
So
Yeah.
Plotkin actually started off with a different partner. He started off playing with Grinding My Grande.
Mm.
But there was some trouble early on, and Grinding My Grande had to be disqualified from the tournament, and we let Plotkin find a replacement partner. And
Gotcha.
since he was the number one seed in his group in the group stage, it
Mm.
wasn't really a problem if he got a better partner. you know,
Mm.
we would have not liked it if it had messed up with the seed-ins, but it didn't mess up with the seed-ins since Plotkin was
Right.
at the top of his
Right.
group.
Yeah.
So he asked Gulamale Rises, and Gulamale agreed. Earlier in the tournament, like before the tournament started, Firefly's Eyes on Firefly said that he
Mm.
wanted to partner like an old school fixture and actually tried to get Gulamale Rises to partner him.
Ooh.
And I think Gulamale
Yeah.
said he didn't want to play at that point, so instead he partnered.
Yeah.
Firefly partnered to
Man.
Nils, and unfortunately, Nils and Firefly were eliminated for a pretty shitty reason, in my opinion, just because Nils was playing in one of the greatest chess tournaments in the world, and he couldn't take time away from Bughouse. He was playing in
Okay.
the what's it called, Tata Steel, something like that.
Okay.
Which is,
Yeah.
I think
Understood.
that's like, I forget how many chess players are in that. Maybe like 16 or 20 or something like that. But like
Mm-hmm.
some of the top players in the world,
Right.
Magnus was in there, Hikaru, and all that. Nils was in
Yeah.
that tournament, so he couldn't make time for the Bughouse.
Hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to him. Yes, strong team. Hmm. So, are there any more matches tonight?
Um, there are no more matches tonight. Looking at the
Okay.
calendar, tomorrow, we have at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Ecarf and Ego Smasher versus
Mm-hmm.
Marvel and DC for Life and No Chewy Candy. And at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have 1800 Strength and Abikovsky versus Katask and Jeffrey. So, like today's match was
Wow.
between two losers from last week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's match, I
Uh,
believe both matches are
yeah.
between the winners. So I think neither of those matches will result in an elimination. But
Gotcha.
it should be fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna definitely tune in. Hopefully, I can hop on
And then on
here as well.
Monday, we have an under 2000 match at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of Czech for Chess and Arvaki versus Shuvalov and Artem Sadovsky, which will determine who goes to the finals in the under 2000 section. That was supposed to be scheduled
Nice.
for earlier today, but there was a family emergency from one of the players, and we granted him an extension until Monday. Nessio says, confused why two. Okay, so the reason losers could continue playing is it was decided the round of 8 to make just going from 8 to 4 a double elimination. Every other thing in the tournament in the finals stage is single elimination. So like 4 to 2 is single elimination, 16 to 8 was single elimination. So it's just 8 to 4 is double elimination.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot to look forward to. Um, that said, we are at the end of the stream here. There's not anything else to cover. We are going to look for someone to raid. Anyone has any suggestions, please let me know in the chat. And in the meantime, thank you very much to my co-commentator, Venomous1983.
Yep.
And thank you to KimDim55 for the raid. Does this shout out not work? Oh, there we go. And of the players that we watched, helmsknight is a streamer. I'm sure you all know helmsknight, but in case we have a random person here who doesn't know who helmsknight is, helmsknight inspired me to start streaming. She was streaming maybe 6 months before I was, maybe a year. I think it was 6 months, something like that. And for a while, her channel was
I
like,
always thought you were streaming first.
no, I was not streaming first. helmsknight was like for a long time, her channel was like double the size of my channel, like all the time. For like no matter how many viewers I would have, she would have like
Nice.
double. But she stopped
Nice.
streaming chess and focused on Fortnite for like
Yeah.
there was a solid year where she didn't play a single game of
Mhm.
Bughouse or chess on chess.com.
Yep.
And she's recently
Yep.
come back. We're very glad that she has. But I've
Oh
kind
yeah.
of replaced her as the consistent Bughouse streamer.
Yep.
And she's a much better player than I am, but I'm just a little bit more consistent. Oh, it looks well. We could watch Chicken and Helms play low in the random pool. I don't know if you're down for that.
Yeah, I can. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
sure. Yeah. So for the audience, that don't worry so much about the grind thing. Just something happened. It was unfortunate, but we've all moved on. But luckily, Plot Game was able to find a decent partner to repartner. Anyway, the game we're watching now, this is not a Bug Us World Championship match. Oh, 1800 Strike says, who is the co-commentator? Venomous on chess.com, who's Venomous 1983 on Twitch, has been co-commentating with me. He is Wanksta from the Internet Chess Server. Um, and yeah, he's well known in the DC metro area. He was actually a chess coach to Chess Doofus for many years. I've played with Wanksta many times over the board. Anyway, we are now watching some games in the random pool. And they're playing at the 3-minute time control now, rather than the 2-minute like the open section Bug Us World Championship. helmsknight down a little bit of time. She probably would love to have a bishop to defend this pawn, but she's not going to get it, so she's going to have to move. If she moves, there might be a queen trade. If she pushes the pawn, then they'll just be like queen takes. Okay, queen takes
All
anyway.
right.
So Ego Smasher could grab another pawn. Anyway, Ego Smasher is also in the open section, and he is one of the players we'll be watching tomorrow. Wanksta is probably pretty familiar with Ego Smasher, but might not know who he is from Fix. But he
Are you allowed to say?
I am allowed to say. He co-commentated with me like a week ago. He said it's fine if I share that. He was Tyrion's apprentice, and also Fruit Loops.
Definitely. Yeah, I played many games with him. It's good to see the Fix guys still playing.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think he similar to you. He said when he plays on chess.com, it's almost always like not on voice in the random pool, which is just
Yeah.
like a huge handicap
Yeah.
in my opinion. But he still
It
plays
is.
at an
It
extremely
is.
high level without the
Yeah.
advantage of voice chat.
Yeah, he plays well. Any given night you can lose 50, 60 points, So
For sure.
oh, look at this match.
And even without looking, I can tell you what happened here because this is a 2-minute time control. So for sure, what happened was in one of the Discord servers, probably the house Discord. I'm going to look right now. But yeah, in the house Discord server, chickencrossroad says, "Did anyone want to play?" And some people said, "Yeah, let's play." As Chewy Candy said, "Yeah, let's play." And there's a really easy way to get opponents on chess.com even without specifically matching them, which is to go into the pool with an unusual time control, which in this case is 2 minutes. So when you seek 2 minutes in the random pool, there's only going to be one other team that seeks 2 minutes, and you'll just play each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to play that.
ZH Bug, I have Venomous 1983 in the commentator booth with me. What were you saying, Meister?
Yeah, I said the 2-0, I can't do it anymore. I used to do 2-0, 1-0. I don't even try now.
I was never so good at that. But it like when I started off on the Freenet chess server, there were basically 2 time controls people played. One of them was 3 minute, and then when people wanted to get crazy, they would play 1 minute. But I started playing before pre-move even existed. And
Right.
when pre-move became a thing, people got faster. And with one of the things that they did when Bughouse got faster is the super high rated players, because they would do all these micro sets where they would
Yep.
they would even
Yep.
if like a pawn would like win a piece, they would sit it down
Yep.
to like 2 seconds to get that pawn. And so
Right.
in their mind, like if you're going to be sitting anyway, it's better to sit for 1 minute than for 2 minutes. So they just all
Yep.
trended to the 2 minute time control instead of a 3 minute time control. That was a mouse slip from helmsknight for sure.
Definitely.
She had the main pawn
And
in
she's probably
c2.
still gonna win, probably. But
She
yeah.
needs a pawn to mate. Oh, she's just gonna push old Harry, as she would say. Queen in, pretty good.
Yeah.
Helmsknight's actually down about 3 seconds here. And her partner potentially in some trouble. Never mind, chicken is on the attack. Pawn at h6 looks pretty good. Pawn at h6 followed by knight at g4. Oh, he did not do that. I guess he's just feeding helms. Helmsknight maybe forcing a queen trade. Oh, her partner's mate anyway. Knight at g. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Forced. Knight f5. Yeah.
Is take the bishop.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Helmsknight needs to live for what, 15 seconds? Chewy is really good at chess, so this might get rough.
Yep. Yep.
Good at chess, and it looks like he's up. Does he have a piece, or what's the piece situation? Let's see. Now off a piece and an exchange, it looks like. And he is simplifying. Oh, but lost the queen. Not recommended. Got the queen back. All right, this is just over. He's going to take all these pawns. And she's just resigned it. I guess I should report the score here. Our score of this match is 2-1, favoring Chicken and Helms. Helms would like a rook, I assume. Okay, just gonna hide in the maiden net. He's down 5 seconds though.
Yeah.
So about to lose a bishop, I assume. Hard to defend both bishops. Maybe this bishop takes rook. You're gonna lose it anyway.
Yeah, she may have to. Yeah.
No true candy wisely sitting. Is a knight or a rook could potentially be bad for Amalaba. So pawn at b7, interesting move. The idea is if bishop takes, then d7 undefended.
A good option by Helms. Keep her king a little safer.
And that queen is going to be pretty helpful for chicken, making a threat of queen e8. Unfortunately, Amalaba is up a rook.
Yeah.
A rook and 12 seconds. So I think that Helmsknight's going to get chessed.
That's right.
This is the eternal problem of a sack sitter. Oh, whoa.
What?
Never mind. Oh, and there's an extra pawn.
Yeah,
okay. Eternal problem of a sack sitter is if you get down time and you don't have mate, you can get chessed.
Yep.
It got close at the end there, but yeah, still 2 seconds left.
Chicken done.
Oh,
mouse not working.
Saying that mouse not working. That's rough. Let's just say something else. Need to try to fix.
Yeah. It's funny, so many of these new buggers weren't even alive when like you and I started playing Bughouse.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't realize I was talking to.
But I mean, not only that, but there's like, not only were they not alive when we started playing Bughouse, but like there are buggers who are making another generation of Bughouse players, like Zap from Fix. He has 2 daughters who both play Bughouse and are both quite good. And I knew him not only before they were born, but before he married their mother, met their mother when he was still dating someone else. I mean,
yeah. He I met his daughter. I played them both OTB, and she is quite good. Well, I played that, but I played her team.
They are both quite good, but they play like their father. Like in my opinion, they tend to play somewhat near his style. Whereas it's interesting, Outrun Sun's son, who is he was Outrun Sun on FearNet Chess Server. Carlos Jr. He plays a very different style from his father. So and is exceeded his father, I think, in skill of Bughouse. So that's cool to see. All right, I'm gonna start looking for someone to raid.
Yep.
If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. We're gonna check the chess category.
I'd like to see Jan Lee start playing again. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I started playing just as he kind of went away. Yeah. Just as he slowed down.
He has. He stopped playing mostly because he had kids and very young kids. So, like the age of his kids is such that at least until very recently, if not still, it's hard to get a full night's sleep because he has to
Yep.
change diapers and
Yep.
stuff like that. But
Yep.
yeah, he did coverage for the Crazy House World Championship and played in the Crazy House World Championship, but not much beyond that.
Yep.
He is itching to get back into it though. Like
Wow.
basically, he said like as soon as his kids get to an age that they're not keeping him up, he's looking
Mm.
forward to streaming again.
Nice. Yep.
All right, let's see. He's still streaming. Yeah, let's give a raid to the Thirsty Monster. He's raided me a few times. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. This has been Bughouse and the Bughouse World Championship. We're gonna stream some more matches tomorrow. I hope you'll join us for that. If you haven't followed yet, appreciate a follow to get notified of my future streams. Thank you very much to Venomous 1983 for co-commentating with me. Thank you very much to Kim Dim for raiding me earlier this stream. We're gonna send you to Thirsty Monster, who he's a chess.com partnered streamer. He's a partner on chess.com, and he's a kid. I think he's like, I don't know, 16 or something like that. Really into chess. And how he got partnered on Twitch is he just streamed every single night. Built up a good audience. But he's rated us a few times, and he enjoys. I don't think he plays much Bughouse, but he's interested in Bughouse and he finds it neat. So yeah, give him some love, drop him a follow. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.
Good night.